Welcome to the 7th annual Juniper Bay Baptist Church Wildlife Expo and Lunch. We have got some great food. We have children's activities. We have competitions. We have prizes like no other. So join us. Take a ride. Walk through. We look forward to seeing you here at Juniper Bay Baptist Church. This morning, what's required to participate in the event?
Just come in, fill out a form in its entirety, sign a form that releases the church liability, and get a ticket and schedule, and you're free to go to eat and have a good time and do all the events, and it's just have a good time.
That little ticket,
Yes.
should make a big difference.
We'll give you a ticket like this.
Yes.
We've got a lot of door prizes. So when you register, you give you a ticket, and it'll be in the basket. And I believe it's at 2 o'clock. The drawing will start. We have got several door prizes, some great grand prizes.
Hi. I was fortunate to win a prize last year, and so hey, I can win. You never know. Anybody can win, that's for sure.
We just have a great time and a lot of good food. A lot of good food.
Yeah, Teresa, we need 5
It's great.
tickets.
And we're here with Cindy Jackson talking about Vacation Bible School.
That's right. Vacation Bible School will be this year will be July 17th through the 21st at Juniper Bay Baptist Church. We're looking forward to having people come and learn about being submerged in the Word of the Lord.
To have so many special guests with us today, especially Mr. C. Slater here. Tell us what you're doing for the Wildlife Expo this year.
Well, I'm doing a little bit of storytelling. There's a young fellow that was born in 1855 on Little Yellow Mountain, North Carolina. His name was actually Stuart Slater, and through the course of his life, he became known as the name changer because he had so many events in his life, so many twists and turns, that he eventually wound up in the Lakota territory as the Sioux Slayer. So that's who I'm depicting today, as kind of a mountain man, a trapper who found his way from North Carolina to Manhattan to South Dakota and made his way with the Sioux Indians, became close and really adopted by them, but actually by fate had a run-in with a renegade, murderous Indian, and God would have it that he was able to subdue that Indian, and therefore the moniker was attached to him, Sioux Slayer. So Stuart Slater from North Carolina eventually became the Sioux Slayer. So that's what my story is, and I've got a kind of a 30-minute version of that I'll be sharing a little bit today.
We can't wait. This right now is Wayne Jones, owner,
Yes, ma'am.
Woodshed Taxidermy. We're glad to have you with us at the Wildlife Expo this year. Tell us what you're doing today.
Basically what we do is I've just got a display out of the deer and ducks and stuff to give everybody an idea of what kind of work we do. We're local, we're about 3 miles away from the church. We've got a Facebook page, a website, and everything else. We'll get around everybody. It's 813-742-2511, and it's under Woodshed Taxidermy on Facebook.
Are you doing any other kind of ministry work?
I'm actually working in a group called Rugged and Committed. They're based out of the upstate, and they kind of do like an outdoor version of the gigs. We got an event in 2 more weeks at the Palmetto Sportsbook Classic in Columbia, and we're looking at trying to give out about 500 bottles.
We're glad to have you with us today.
Thank you.
Now Leslie Causey is on our fundraising committee to help raise money for our new church building. Leslie, tell us about this booth.
This is the Fund My Rock booth. Here we are signing up for the 5K run walk. You can sign up online for $25 or you can do it the day of for $30, and all of the proceeds go to fund our new building.
Are you planning to run?
Yes, I'm already training. RunSignMeUp.com, and once you get there, go to search Fund This Rock and it'll come up for you to sign up. It's $25 if you do it online, and then $30 if you do it the day of the race.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Working the BB Targets booth is Mr. Brooks Causey. Brooks, tell us about this competition and how much the kids enjoy it.
They enjoyed a lot. We let them shoot all they want. We give them 2 shots for the competition. We have 2 age groups, 13 and up, and 5 through 12. And whichever one gets the closest gets a prize. I'm not sure what the prize is yet, but they'll get a prize with each age group.
How good are the kids at this event? How good are they?
About as good as the adults are. Just as good as the adults are, so they're pretty good.
One of the most exciting booths at the Wildlife Expo is the skeet shooting booth. TJ Hardy's been working this booth for years. Tell us what makes this so much fun.
I guess everybody gets to come out and shoot. Usually it costs a lot of money to do it, so everybody else is free, and they get to enjoy shooting different guns and stuff like that.
And they get to earn some great prizes. Tell us about the prizes and really who usually wins. I mean, kids, adults,
I mean,
ladies.
we got 2 different groups. We do a 13 and under and a 14 and over. So what it is, we do a little, if you hit your first one, you get to go to the shootout. So after that, we do the competition in the shootout, and then the wins in the 2 divisions, they win out gift cards and stuff like that. So
What does it mean to you to be a volunteer at this event?
I enjoy it. I mean, it's a good time, good fellowship.
You get a sit whistle, I imagine, too, preacher, every now and then. Yeah, we all do. That's right. All right, good job, Reverend. So we fetch that one. Okay, now imagine she's going to tell her to leave it, and they're going to have to walk by it. Okay. Okay. In just a minute, if you'll notice, we got some remote control launchers. It looks like white tubes sitting here, and we're going to remotely launch those from up here with a little remote control that I have in my pocket. And Angie will actually shoot a blank. It's just powder. It's going to make a noise, kids. And the noise, there'll be a boom that comes from here, so don't be frightened. But still, she will maintain gun safety, just like it were loaded with buckshot. Okay, what she's done here is that's called the sit whistle. When a dog is handling a blind retrieve, Reverend said there was a piece of chicken over here. Did you know that?
Chicken over there. That's funny.
Good girl, Lily.
They don't look fine.
Grace says, I've got to be the most important. You know that. Okay, now, for the hunting scenario, when the bumpers are thrown, I think we're going to throw the one on the left first, Angie, and then the one on the right. Who are you going to use, Grace? Okay, Grace will be at her side. The other dogs will be sitting over to the side, and they'll be in what we call the honor position. They're in the boat, and they're supposed to be sitting there and not working unless they're told to work. So it's going to be very tempting when she starts shooting that shotgun and these birds start getting thrown out to stay there. But we're hoping that's what they're going to do. Again, every day's a new day with these dogs. So once the marks go off, the dogs are going to, or Grace will see that both bumpers, both training ducks, fall. And then when the second one falls, she'll have to sit until she's sent for that bird. Then she brings that bird back. She has to deliver it to hand. Then she has to remember where the other bird was. That's called a memory bird. And she'll bring that one back. Okay? And then what happened was, while Grace was doing these retrieves, another group of ducks circled, and Angie shot at one that was a little bit far off, and she winged it. And it landed back over the edge of the woods. You see the orange ribbon in the edge of the woods back behind Terry's boat? Everybody see it? Okay, the dogs can't see orange. Okay? And that's why in field trials we use orange ribbons. They can't see the orange. So she will send as a training bumper, a training duck laying underneath that orange ribbon. And she will use hand signals to direct Grace to that bird. Now, you can take a Labrador Retriever this high and get in your living room with a sock and throw it, and that little rascal will bring it back. Many of you have had puppies before, and you've done that. We agree on that. It's a natural thing for Labrador Retrievers to do, is to retrieve. To go out for the master and retrieve that which is lost. And they do that. They know that when they're born. Right out of their mom. They know that they're supposed to pick up stuff and bring it back. But what is totally unnatural and requires some really serious training is a blind retrieve. You have to have an awesome relationship with your master. To have the faith in your master to just run out there, cross a pond, or run by a boat, or whatever else is out there, thinking that there's a bird out there. Because it's an unnatural thing for the dog to do. The dog didn't see that bird fall. The dog is responding totally on faith. And when that dog leaves, that dog is trained and supposed to leave and head out in that direction and not turn around unless the master gives the sit whistle. Now, if she strays on her line, if the dog strays on her line, she's going to get a sit whistle. And then Angie will give a left or a right to direct her back onto the line. Now, if she gives the dog a left, that dog should spin in this direction. If she gives the dog a right this way, that dog should spin in this direction. and be cast to the proper location. Okay, so it's real important that the dog understand that it has to sit, basically turn on off its instincts. Just like you and I, so often, if you're like me, you know, I like to be in charge. If there's a problem, I like to fix it. I don't want you to go sit with and tell me to stop and listen. I just want to fix it. And life is that way, isn't it? These dogs remind us that, hey, sometimes you get off whack a little bit. You know, you're not on the right path. Good Lord gives us a sit whistle. Hey, oh, tweet. And the worst thing we want to do is have to stop in it. Said, oh no, I'm going to have to look for guidance. If we're very smart, we'll do that. Because just like this dog's going to be rewarded at the end of this retrieve with what it was sent after, you and I too are honored with obedience. Different ways, but it's always honor and pleasing to the Master when we're obedient. Now, I've got a remote control here that's going to make a little electronic sound and then a boom. And we're going to launch one of these bumpers from here. Okay, you folks right there, you might want to slide over just a little bit and be ready for a little bit of noise. Don't let it frighten you. Okay? That box behind you is going to make a noise. Okay? So we're going to do number one, and then we're going to pause, and we're going to do we're going to throw this one, the one on the left, then we're going to throw the one on the right. She'll have to sit while this bird is being thrown on the left and the right until Angie gives her the command to retrieve. Angie will fire the gun, the blank, in the arc of the fall. Y'all loaded up? We're on safe. We're ready. Okay, is Grace ready? I think she is.
You're ready.
Okay. How many of you like that every day? What's going on, Lord? Hey, I'm ready. I'm awake and ready. Send me, Lord. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to get an electronic beat, and then we're going to have a boom.
There it goes. The dogs.
Yeah, I'll take the weapon.
Leave it.
Gun is on safe, the breech is open.
Well, she got his sleeve.
She got it. Yeah.
Okay, we picked the first one up. Now she's got to remember where that other one is. Let's see if she's ready.
Sweet. Cool.
Okay.
Got that
Pretty simple from a retrieving standpoint, but that's kind of the area we had to work with there. Okay, now, Angie, did you know that while you were doing that, I shot another duck? You always hit yours. I winged mine. I wounded him, and he landed over in the edge of the woods by that ribbon. Now, do I have to go out there and get him? Thank you. So I don't have to wait out until someone go get this bird. Angie's going to send Grace for me. So now, just give me 1 minute. What she does is, she'll line Grace up with her left knee. She'll either want to move her left or move her right. And Grace is very excited. We don't call it sitting, we call it a 3-point stance. That's what she does. She looks like a lineman there getting ready to go. So. Okay, is she doing right signals here? Left back. She's looking at me. Let me move over.
She's confused.
Come on, Mama. Let me go.
Okay, there we go.
Bad.
I'll tell you what, that's only one little thing that we
Jennifer Bay Baptist Church, and she has jumped in this year and agreed to volunteer. She's got a camera around her neck. Ashley, tell us why you agreed to help with this event this year.
They needed somebody to document, take pictures, and help out for the website, and trying to get some new members. So I volunteered to help try to get the word out there about wildlife.
How you doing? I'm Captain Tommy Richardson. I'm here for the Wild Game Expo and lunch at Juniper Bay Baptist Church, always on the first Saturday of March. I'm here to tell people about Jesus. Why? Because first of all, I like fishing. Second of all, I like catching men. I remember when I was a kid that my grandfather, he took me fishing, and he gave me the passion for fishing, to catch fish. But one day, I got saved. I met Jesus Christ, my personal Lord and Savior, and He commissioned me not only to catch fish, but to catch men. And I'm excited that I can be able to share the gospel and tell people about Jesus and tell them, hey, that He not only does He want us to catch men, but He wants to clean us, He wants to save us, He wants to change us for His glory and for His honor. Amen.
Chairperson this year, a volunteer who's been working with this event for so many years, Mr. William White. William, so many hours, so much planning, so many meetings goes into something like this. Tell us about this year. You guys have done a phenomenal job.
Well, you know, Mr. Cole, it takes a lot of people doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and I can't say enough about how the guys and ladies of our church have been and getting involved and you know, with their hunting skills and their killing, harvesting our meats, our fish, and also folks outside our community that's really having a great time here has gotten involved as well. You know, our main goal here is all the ministry for the Lord, and what we're trying to do is reach as many families, you know, for God as we can. Not that we're just overreacting to it. We're just trying to love on people.
Over there?
You know, that's our thing about this thing. It takes a lot of work, a lot of planning hours. We start meeting back in October, and you know, just like more involvement with advertising and getting our billboards up. When that starts, it just keeps right on going, making sure that we got enough pounds of all kinds of different meats. You got deer, quail, duck, we've got wild hog, we've got shrimp, frog leg, rabbit, gator tail, and catfish, and it just keeps on going. It's just unlimited about the kind of food we have. But again, it takes a lot of people. A lot of hard work, like yourself, great to hear running the camera that you don't see. I mean, you know, it's just folks just constantly giving themselves, taking time, even singing the songs. You know, we got this young lady, young man that sings for us, and with us and many others. But a lot of work. You know, everybody has to do their part to make this success. With the guys on the field, folks that even put up tables, and you know, even ladies in the front in the kitchen, they're cleaning up. A lot of hard work.
This is our 7th annual event. Of course, we've made some changes through the years. We've seen hundreds of people attend. We've seen so many complimented work, and that's what it's all about.
That is exactly right. You know, we really got blessed last year. We do a lot of phone calls after the event, you know, talking to folks and seeing how they like things, and we get the pros and cons. But also, we had a gentleman and his son. They hadn't, you know, did a lot together. I probably spoken in 15 years, and they decided to come here last year, and their whole life has changed. They come back together, they're united again, and speaking, and just having a wonderful time. And you know, when they shared that with us, it just kind of broke us down. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we don't know goes on out here on this church grounds, and people, like I say, getting saved. But yeah, it's our 7th year, and it's grown because of people. You know, this year we've got 5 and under activities for our gun troopers. They can shoot a crossbow, they can shoot now it's got a little Nerf pellet to it. They got a shotgun type Nerf gun, and they got their own targets, and they got the little bait casting where they're going to put a little magnet across the pool and it catches fish. And so, I mean, it's really neat. Yes, ma'am. It's something everybody can do. Thank you.